World of Final Fantasy. In the last episode, we finally took out the last of the Cogna and did a few more intervention quests, getting some more powerful Mirages. In this episode, we're gonna basically be doing the same thing, you know, get more intervention quests done. Let's do this one. Tifa has returned home from to Nibelheim from a rigorous training session, and what else greets her but a loudmouth zealot with an axe to grind. Tifa is in no mood for sass, but before she can give him a good tongue lashing, Cogna appears. Alright then, let's do this.
Home at last. I never thought I'd run into my master, let alone get subjected to so much rigorous training.
You remember the flood? That was the very first sign of the punishment to come. The appearance of those mechanical monsters and horrible mirages. This is all the wrath of the Crimson Prophecy. And who do we have to blame for it but that heretic? She came here spouting the Azure Prophecy's lies. And now it is we who are being punished for it. She called herself a summoner, but her foolishness and blasphemy have cost us dear. You mark my—
How can you say that? You can't possibly blame others for this.
Oh, please, there's no mistaking it. The unbelievers have brought this upon themselves.
Give me a break. If the Crimson Prophecy did turn the world upside down, there you go. What better reason not to go along with it?
What did you say? How dare you ridicule the one true—
Oh snap!
What mirage is that?
Where did it come from? Somebody send for help!
Oh, pull it together. I'll take care of this. Ah! It didn't work? Ah!
Can't you see this is all your fault? It's here because of you! You see what happens when you side with heretics? The prophecy is gonna see that we all pay!
Oh, for the... Fine. What are you planning to do about it?
What?
Listen to you. All this talk of prophecies and punishment, where is that going to get you? You want to blame others for the machines? You want to blame others for this mirage? That's fine. And then, what next? Go ahead and believe in any prophecy you want, but you better like what it gives you, if you're not going to act.
So, what's your brilliant plan of action then?
Yeah, we saw it. You weren't able to put so much as a scratch on that thing.
Only those who believe in the prophecy shall be rewarded.
There will always be times when even your best efforts fail. But the courage to give it another go, that's the steel you forge destinies with. Have it your way. Go ahead and hold out hope for some miracle, and let that mirage stomp all over you. But I'm not giving up. I'm defending this town. If the power's in my hands. Final heaven! Yes! Let's go!
Now to fight the Entum something.
Wow, that was one mega mighty punch!
I'll say. And she never would have pulled it off if she hadn't believed in herself. She never gives up. We could all learn a lot from her.
Yup, I'm gonna start right now. Lawn punch!
That's what you took away from this, huh?
Alright, let's go. The Elite Entum. Unimprisonable, but let's see, weak to... Okay. Then again, it is a... Cogna. Ah! I'm ready for the next episode of Rick and Morty. It's gonna be freaking crazy, I know it. I think it's that so-called Vindicators that they were talking about or whatever. And then, let's see. Thank God JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is finally having it, Stardust Crusaders is finally having its dub. Been waiting for about 3 years on that one. Yep. I would recommend watching it if you're into action bit of supernatural stuff, I guess. Actually, yeah, supernatural is a good way to describe it. And, you know, other stuff like that. It's really good. I personally like it because of the, musical references in it. It's a pretty good show. And serious considering it's on part 8 in its manga. Alright, we're just about done here. Yep. And Thundara. Then again, Lon was never one for magic. There we go. Elite Entum done.
I guess all that training paid off.
How did you cause that miracle to happen?
Don't diminish all my hard work by writing it off as a miracle. Honestly.
You're still just a heretic.
I don't care what it is you choose to believe in. But look, don't just go around fanning people's fears. Why not do something meaningful? Make the situation better. The thing about higher powers, they don't help people who don't help themselves. No way.
I suppose that's fair. So, I'm sorry.
Oh no. There's no need for you to apologize. With the world in such dire straits, we need to band together, right? Help from above will come when we earn it.
Alright, and from this mini-venture, we got the Elite Entum Memento and a Mega Potion. Next. I'm sounding like that,
Good evening.
like that rooster from an old Foghorn Leghorn thing. Alright, let's see what's next. The Sad Spiral. Yuna has heard that a town has had it rough with the Cogna, and journeys there to see what she can do to help. When she arrives, she finds a young girl speaking with another villager. Let's see this.
I thought the Cogna were on a rampage in this town. I know that I heard right, but I don't see any sign of them. What's this?
Ami, you're doing a brave thing. It'll be over soon. Can we count on you?
Yes. I promise to see it through to the end.
Pardon? This young lady here, Ami isn't planning to go out there and take on the Cogna.
Huh? Oh, well,
It's not like that. Let me explain what's going on. Miss,
Yuna will be fine. Those mechanical monsters, they're called Cogna and they're dangerous. How do you hope to stand against them? Don't go out there. The League of S has better fighters.
the point isn't for me to fight it. My job is just to lead it away.
What?
Those Cogna, or whatever you call them. Trying to fight them would be foolish, we know that. But if we don't act, it's only a matter of time before they take control of the town. So you see, we came up with a rule here. We take turns, and each household has to send out a decoy, as long as they're focused on somebody else. The Cogna will stay away from the town. And now it's my turn. I'm going.
But that's... Ami, once they spot you...
You don't have to tell me what I already know. Several others have gone out there before me. As you may have guessed, none of them ever made it home.
No! I won't let you do this! Let's contact the League of S for help. Then we can...
You're welcome to call for all the help that you want. But I've made up my mind. I'm doing my part. While you wait for the League to get here, someone still has to slow those things down.
How can you say that? You're willing to sacrifice your life?
Well, it's only one life, right? If that buys some hope for the rest of the town, then so be it. even a little hope is preferable to no hope at all. And besides, now that my turn has come up, I can't say, oh, never mind. Listen, this is my decision to make and I've made it. So please, try and understand. Hey, Yuna, right? Do you mind if I ask you one small favor? It's my mother. I was hoping that you could say goodbye for me. I'd do it myself, but I don't want to lose my courage. Tell her I love her.
She said that? My sweet Ami. Lady Yuna, thank you for delivering the message.
Ma'am? Are you sure about this? Because you'll never...
When was I ever able to make her choices for her? It's not like I'll be far behind her.
Stop that. I'm sorry, but this isn't right. This can't be the solution. Ami thinks she's giving you hope. But her dying will only take more of your hope away. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Don't think that I don't know that. I've been screaming it in the back of my head from the moment she left. But she's so stubborn sometimes. And I couldn't... Lady Yuna, please. Please save my daughter. I can't keep pretending this is okay. It's not.
Don't worry. I will bring Ami home. Where am I?
What are you doing? That girl has already made her decision. What gives you the right
a recolor of Valifor?
And her choices?
And who are you?
Do you respect her resolve so little you would trample all over it?
No, it's not that.
But you know exactly why she made the choice she did. You accepted it and allowed her to go. You agreed that small sacrifices must be made for the good of the many.
I'll admit, I did try to convince myself of that, and I almost let myself believe it. But no. What's wrong is wrong. A world of loss? Of sacrifice? I won't have it. My choice is to look for a better choice.
Then prove to me that you can endure. Do you really think you possess the strength to shield the world from tragedy? I shall be the judge of that.
Say hello to Near Valifor, the recolor of Valifor.
Hey, sorry to butt in while you're trying to test Yuna's strength.
You don't mind, right? The strength of friends is the greatest strength of all.
Wow, slap that onto a greeting card ASAP.
Alright. Near Valifor, weak to wind and dark, with 17,000 HP. Let's do this. Yeah, this will be easy. And at least we now have something for the cocadrille. Okay, yeah, there was a resistance to fire. Yeah, I'm curious to see what Yuna's champion medal does, because I know it's called Descending, that good old ritual where she sends souls to the afterlife. Or do you... the Moon Flow, that's what that place was called, now I remember. It's been a while since I played 10. Energy Ray! Ow. Yeah, we're just about done here now. And I need to get back to watching My Hero Academia. For those who have not seen it, I would recommend it. It's a good superhero high school comedy. That's a good way to describe that. Yes! No! And there we go. Near Valivor is down. And as you saw, I kind of moved some of my Mirages around, putting in some others so that way I could get some more Mirages unlocked.
My power. Wield it now as you see fit.
The music from Descending.
Don't do this!
The Super Ultima weapon.
No one should have to sacrifice herself for others. It's wrong. I won't allow it. No more!
And this is just the Ultima weapon. But before we do this, let's do a little bit of healing. Well, actually, Libra, Ultima weapon. No knowing how much HP it has, but something tells me it's not as powerful as the Ultima weapon. Well, Super Ultima weapon. Alright. Right now, I'm just focusing on healing everyone. Not gonna be battling for now. Just gonna wait until we're out of the yellow, and we'll be good there. Okay. X potions! Or maybe use an elixir or something like that. Alright, where are we at on the champions? Nowhere! Yeah, no. See? It's not as powerful as the last one, so that's good. Actually, what did it say for... No resistances, okay. Ow! Alright. I don't care how bad my Wi-Fi is. Let me battle the damn Ultima weapon. If that person was that damn Mafia game thing, I'm not interested. I like how the last episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Diamond is Unabridgeable was. After a whole thing with Red Hot Chili Pepper, Jotaro's like, well, I was gonna call my daughter, but I'm just gonna sit here and drink some tea. Oh, Jotaro. Ow. I love how that was when he was hearing the song Made in Heaven. He was like, it's alright, I guess. Well, that was a stand that basically killed you in an alternate timeline. Ultima! Alright, let's go ahead and use Shulk. Alright, halfway done for the ultimate weapon. Start using horn on it again. Double attack. Ultima again! Damn it. Ah, shit. Cure on Rain. Cure on Lawn. Again? You asshole! Please don't die on me, Rain. Okay, thank God. And counter. At least this doesn't last 2 rounds, like the last time we fought the Super Ultima weapon. Seriously, what do you have against me? Elixir on Rain. Alright, let's go. Shit! Looks like we're getting somewhere. Yep, we're getting somewhere, all right. Shit. Cast on Rain because she's so close to dying, and Lon because he's a little behind. Yep, you hate me. Okay. What the hell? Cure on Lon, and cure again on Lon. Holy hell. Casting Ultima 3 times! And yes, you will be able to get the Ultima spell after you beat the main boss. So, yeah. Come on! So close! Shit! Phoenix Pinion. So close. That's it! Ultimate Weapon has been defeated!
Are they here? I can feel it. Thank you for being there for me.
Yep, everyone's starting to feel it.
I admire your courage and resolve, but Ami, you need to think of those you're leaving behind. Your mother's waiting for you.
Yuna. I'm so sorry. Thank you.
There's always a better choice out there, so don't give up.
Alright, let's see what we get from this. It's probably this, the narrative Valafor. No, not that. Adventure log. The Sad Spiral, Near Valafor, Memento, and Resist Magic down. Alright, what have we got in here? Battle items, Mega Potion, Miscellaneous, let's see, Resist Magic down. And we have... Alright. Check out the Mirages. And then Mirage boards. Okay, Blood Eye. Lucky Toad. So close! Well, at least we got the Lucky Toad leveled up a little bit. And now for... now for Romule. Okay. And Beyblades, you have nothing for us yet. Now, let's go back to the Coliseum and see if there's anything new. I think after beating the Ultima Weapon, his match on the Coliseum opens up.
Go. This one.
See, Ultima Weapon wasn't that hard. Then again, Super Ultima Weapon is a stronger form of it. So, yeah. There it is. The Ultima Weapon. You can capture it, and there's also getting an Agility Triple Plus Seed. How's that for awesome?
Farewell.
Alright, return to Nightwood Hills. And speaking of which, I'm gonna go check out the Mirage manual, see what we can do with the Ultima Weapon, see how we can get it. If there is such a way. What you got for us, Surfy? One more SP of all party members. Alright, for Frit. Oh, right. Alright, now we just need one more for the Water Toad. Oh yeah, to the twins' room. Mirage manual. Oh wait, no. Ultima Weapon. A Cogna with godlike power. Functions as something akin to a leader of its Cogna brethren. Unless you want an Ultima Whipping, you better not go anywhere near one of those things without a plan. Everyone knows Ultima is code speak for really honking powerful in the Final Fantasy universe. Deal a lot of damage at once to create a Prism Tunity. I think a good way of doing that would be doing like a summon or something like that. I don't know. We'll just wait to do the Coliseum for that. Back to the tea room. I don't know why I did it right outside the door. Next.
I'm taking a break now. What now? Who's so...
We're off to the Second Temple's secret. Shanteto's up to something, and the twins are going to get to the bottom of it.
Not too shabby, all things considered. Now I'm ready for a blast of epic scale. A real heavy hitter.
Lon? Is it just me, or does this raise all kinds of red flags?
Yeah, there's no telling what that crackpot is cooking up.
What do you think? Maybe we should check in on them.
What's she planning?
Hey, what are you doing here?
Oh, Titus, perfect timing. Do you know where Dr. Shantotto might be?
You need the doc? She's out taking an extended swim. Drank that concoction of hers and went to the temple.
The sunken temple?
She dove right in with this ear-to-ear grin and was all like, ah! And here I thought she hated swimming.
Yeah, I know, surprising, ain't it?
Well, hope we didn't come all the way down here for nothing.
Huh? Oh! So Lady Giant has returned for another visit. Marvelous timing.
What's up?
Achoo! Who invited the man thing?
My bad?
Chua! I feel an unusual giddy sensation. Enough! Man thing is to keep its distance from me.
Okay.
Rain, was it? The Lady Giant's name? Rain person must listen.
Sure.
Achoo! Achoo! Will, I have decided I must run away.
But run away? Why?
Alas, I am not even certain. I heard, ah! And this human person appeared, who then made an attempt on my royal life. I mean, those wretched Tonberries, they were finally behaving. Everything was fine. The Guachos, we were getting on with our lives. And I just thought I could have some peace and quiet. Tell me, why do humans find such sport in picking on me?
Please try to calm down. Hey, Lon? That's gotta be Dr. Shantotto, right?
Oh, there is no doubt about that.
Human bullies!
Don't worry, because Lon here, he's gonna teach that mean human person a lesson. Okay? Please don't cry.
Dude, what?
I don't. He will.
Sure, no problem.
I'm feeling that same sensation again.
What?
Look, a girl's heart is a complicated thing.
Come on now, Rain. You do realize that I have like zero...
Then you shouldn't have promised. Well, I agree. You're probably doomed. But let's go and see what she has to say.
Alright, let's see what's going on with Shento, though. At least these things aren't much of a problem now. See? 68 damage, we're fine.
Did it!
Oh, right!
Okay.
She's probably where the Quadra Queen used to be. There's something beyond where the tomberries were. This is strange. I think this is the first time in an intervention quest where we have to actually go through a dungeon. Ouch. That was easy.
Good job.
Let's get to Shantoto. That's cool.
Right, let's do this.
Here we go!
Thundara. Twas easy.
That was good.
That wasn't so bad.
See what's beyond here. Yep, it's here.
My witty informants brought a surprise. They said that you are currently plotting my untimely demise.
What? But those guys haven't even got any mouths on them.
Just who do you think you're talking to, dear? You'll find I'm far more resourceful than I appear. But as I was saying, when I help you out and get this kind of thanking, then you leave me with no choice but to start doling out spankings.
Whoa, just hold up.
Shall we begin?
Oh, dude!
We're fighting Shantoto.
All right, Lon, you can do this.
Why do I have to do it?
She has unknown HP. Ugh, poisoning us, huh? Am I meant to lose this? Doing Blizzaga, I think that's a yes. Eep. Yep. Now what, Shantoto?
Did you think I could be beaten by anyone so hopelessly frail? Such madness is beyond the pale.
Wait, just hold on for a second, Dr. Shantoto. Lon and I are both really sorry.
Huh? Very sorry. Forgive us. We'll do anything you want, so please.
Anything? Then fine. I can pardon you this time.
So, Doctor, why were you trying to do the Quacha Queen again?
Say I'm inclined to open the door at the heart of the shrine, but therein lies the hitch. You see, only Miss Birdbrain can access that particular niche. But if she happens to buy the farm, the door's defenses become, shall we say, easy to disarm.
Yeah, we'll have a chat with her and convince her to open the door voluntarily, so maybe you can find it in your heart to, I don't know, maybe not kill her?
Oh, very well then. I thought for sure you'd prefer my approach. But ask her. if it's a subject you can broach.
By the way, what's so special about that door, if it's okay to ask?
Do not press your luck. Now find the she-bird and get that door unstuck!
Right! Acho, let her through the door? But, egads! Certainly not! The last queen made it abundantly clear that I was never ever to open.
Oh, so you'd rather sleep with the fishes permanently?
Whoa, Dr. Shantoto, just hang on. Your Majesty?
Yes?
Will you do it for me? Please, open the door. Whatever happens, I promise I'll make it right.
Joel! If you really want me to, I suppose I could open the door this once. Kiddo! Acho?
You'll do it? I love you!
What did you say?
This is seriously starting to worry me on multiple levels.
I know. Let's see what's beyond the door.
Now, anything was the word you used, I recall?
Huh?
Good. Go and have a ball. I demand you finish that thing at once.
Why, dude?
Well, we got something to fight.
Why did I tell her I would do anything?
At least this should be easier than facing the dock. But I'd hate to think of what she'll do to us if we lose.
So basically we're done for either way. Yay for us!
This is Essentials. Unimpersonable, but alright, weak to fire for some reason. Meh, should be easy. Strange, I thought for a giant squid it would be weak to thunder, but it's weak to fire for some reason. I'll take it. Then we now have Thundaga, which did 700. Alright, let's see. Yep, we're just about done with the Senchos now. That did it. Senchos is done.
Huh? Well, that was easy.
Rain! Get away from that thing! What?
What's going on?
The last queen warned me about this, but I refuse to believe her. When it expires, that monster will trigger a huge explosion with blastastrous consequences.
Ah!
Dude, what? Now you tell us?
When you say huge, do you mean... Yes. The last time that Kraken cracker boomed, the destruction it wrought split the entire continent in two.
Dude, it what?
Be quiet!
Huh?
Are you ready? Then tremble and quake. See the spell I've taken time to make. Now hold on to your hats. And take that!
What?
Huh? It seems my new magic is a great success. Dispel-a-geddon. And its canceling effects.
Yep, she made it to where the Senchos would not explode.
I might have known you pups would struggle so much to keep up. Once I learned that Tentacle Terror's life was getting close to ending, I devised a spell to contain the blast the creature's death was portending. I knew, before it breathed its last, I'd have to unleash my new magic! My Dispel-a-geddon. It pacified this nightmare pelagic.
So your new magic, it wasn't meant for causing explosions?
Oh, I tend to shun magic that has already been done.
Fair enough.
Moving is for total losers. But I'll be able to stay in Besaid now, thanks to you feeble-minded assistant diffusers.
Yep.
You know, she wears me out.
Me too.
Tell me, just what is the meaning of all this?
I guess everything worked out.
Acho?
Yeah, you know, that thing was set to blow whether we open the door or not.
It's true. She wasn't exactly nice about it, but it looks like Dr. Shantoto saved us all.
And that's great news for you. The Sunken Temple will be safe for good now.
I never realized. Who knew that human people were such benevolent organisms?
I wouldn't say totally benevolent.
Up until we stepped in, I'm pretty sure Dr. Shantoto was genuinely trying to kill her.
Oh my, Rain, Lon, quite your kind owes you dearly. Lon?
Yeah?
Chua! Make this strange sensation go away!
Heh. Okay. Let's head back to Ninewood Hills. Alright, so before we go, let's go ahead and go to Adventure Log and turn that in. We get the Senchos Memento and the Watara Seed. And prisms. That was a Squadraken prism. Neat. Stroll, HP. And the other one is, of course, the Wind Toad, which it has to be level 35. Okay. That's called the Mecha Chocobo. Choco Max. Alright, that's about all for now for these guys. Let's go ahead and head back to the girls' tea room.
Good evening. What now? Whose soul will you touch?
The next is the Eye of the Desert. Edgar is lounging in his castle when Ferris stops by for a word. The Cogna she's after has appeared in the desert, so Edgar volunteers to deal with it in her stead. Ferris and Edgar. Okay.
I need a word, Edgar.
Well, what have we here? If it isn't the Venus of the Sea.
Belay that nonsense before I dry heave myself to death.
Forgive me. I was just so overcome by your beauty.
Enough! Now tell me, what have you dredged up about that Cogna?
Please, please. I find your courage intriguing, but I'd just as soon not have you stick out that beautiful neck of yours.
That thing has damaged my ship and injured my crew. I would have seen to it myself if it hadn't fled inland.
From what we've seen, it strikes at random by land, sea, and sky. Worse, it can adapt its shape to each locale. We have to hit it where we can, on solid ground and out on the water. But now that it's made an enemy of Figaro, I can assure you it won't get anywhere near your ship again. Please, leave the creature's disposal to us.
How heroic. That monstrosity should rightly die by my own hands, but do the deed if you're so willing.
Yes, I only ask that if I return home safely, you reward me.
Aye, now that that's settled, I'll be on my way. And if that thing does best you, you have my word that you'll be properly avenged.
Oh, Edgar.
Where are we?
We call this site the Eye of the Desert. It's where Figaro Castle originally stood. It's in places like this and Big Bridge that you might, if you're especially lucky, see mirages that no one else has.
You mean like brand new ones?
Right. They appear in no legend or book, not even in Tome Town's treasure trove of volumes. What's more, some have said that the Eye of the Desert could be connected to other worlds.
What does it mean when worlds are connected? Something happens?
Well, it means... I knew it would just be a matter of time before it found its way back. Phoebe, look out! I hate being right.
The Omega.
Oh, dude! Legendary doesn't even begin to describe it.
Not at all. I wonder what's going on in the world these things came from.
This is the Omega Bane. Alright. 21,000, and of course, a huge weakness to water and thunder. So let's start taking this thing out while we can. Yep. Let's use the spell. All right. Thundaga. Start hitting this thing with a lot of magic. Ouch. Oh shit, wave cannon. Ow! So there's another Final Fantasy game that I played. It's one of the side games called Final Fantasy Explorers. Think of it like Monster Hunter meets Final Fantasy. I personally thought it was a good game, but I didn't like that you had to fight the Omega and Gilgamesh so many times. Yep. And then what's interesting is that technically the first boss you ever go against is Bahamut. How's that? No. How much HP does it have left? 6,000. Yeah, it's starting to get weak now. Already defeated.
Well, that was a pretty good workout, huh?
What? That was the most powerful mirage I've ever seen! And you're telling me more of them will turn up here?
Who knows, kiddo? But if it'll win me points with the world's loveliest ladies, then I say go ahead and keep churning these nightmare adversaries out.
I say please don't!
Vivi, don't chicken out. You want to be single forever? Whatever that mirage was, I don't think it came here just to attack without rhyme or reason. It wouldn't bother going out to sea except to do reconnaissance. Well, whoever it's testing the waters for, I'm ready to guard the world's treasures, by which I mean women.
Oh, Edgar. You never change. And this mission gets you the Omega Bane Memento and a Resist Evasion Down Seed. Alright, before we end off to this episode, you know what comes next. Off to the Who's Who and Mirage Manual. Yep. Alright, let's see. Mirage Manual. Near Valifor. Whoosh. Goes a flaming streak across the sky. It's a bird. It's a dragon. Nope. It's a near Valifor. Fast as these mirages are, they still can't outrun the burning cessation that they're late. Speaking of which, listen to this. Yuna's faithful friend and companion, so to speak. She soars through the air, wild and free. Raise her hand if you're feeling a wave of nostalgia right now. Hey, speaking of nostalgia right now, speaking of nostalgia, did you know Final Fantasy X has been remastered in high def? Alright, see what else is there. Senchos, what you got here? A many-legged octopus squid thingy with a firm grasp of water magic. Yes, we know magic is firm enough to be grasped. Nonetheless, this mirage manages to pull it off. Because as Senchos never says, catch shows. Okay. Alright, the Omega Bane. An Omega variant that was created to annihilate all organic life. It's a shame there's no such thing as an Omega ban, because you're gonna want one after you face this thing. See, yeah, that's about it. Okay, then Who's Who? Yuna. There are few alive in Grimoire who have the power of the summoners, and even fewer actively practicing the art. Worried that their legacy may soon die out, Yuna has resolved to take up the burdening of preserving their techniques for future generations. It's stressful but satisfying work. Yuna is close with Rydia and Eiko. The two younger summoners admire Yuna's maturity and look up to her as kind of a big sister. She manages to teach by example, but the strain of being on all the time was starting to get to her. That's when she met Tidus. Although she still hasn't realized it, he's quickly becoming the person she leans on when things get tough. The one for Tifa. Alright, let's see. The Mysterious Master. Tifa was badly hurt during a calamity that befell the village of Mist, which stood where Nibelheim does today. The man who would become her master just happened to be visiting the village and saved her life. Ever since, she's been his loyal student and disciple in the martial arts. And clearly, he doesn't go easy on her. In fact, she now assumes that every horrible crisis she encounters must be some part of her master's training, which makes you think what he's put her through. And in case you're wondering, sorry, Tifa's master will not be making an appearance this time. Aw. I don't know who Zangan is. Alright, let's see. Strap yourselves in because we're breaking the fourth wall. Figaro Castle is without a doubt the most preposterous facility in all Grimoire. To be honest, it never made any sense. A castle that can burrow into sand? How's that even work? Well, we've ratcheted in the implausible factor to the max by strapping a facility named after Final Fantasy VII's Midgard to the bottom of it, complete with Dirge of Cerberus's Mako Reactor Zero. Add to the mix one boss trait from Final Fantasy IX. Hi, Vivi. To top it all off, if you look at the submerged portion of the castle, it's painfully obvious from the construction that's an evolved version of the drills on that desert prison in Final Fantasy VIII. Honestly, even we think we might have gone too far this time. Alright, see what you got, Shantoto. Shantoto's pursuits are so lofty that she frequently forgets to communicate with mere layfolk. And let's face it, her mastery of black magic and curses doesn't help with public relations much either. But as evil as her hobbies make her sound, one thing that should be infinitely clear: no matter what schemes she's got bubbling around in that mysterious head of her, you can bet it's always for the greater good. Shantoto has a proven track record in Besaid and knows exactly how to keep the loyal safe and happy. So if you thought she'd completely lost her mind when she tried to do the Quacha Queen in, never fear. Everything she does has a purpose. What else we got? Quacha Queen. Although the queen has a fear of men, she's more strong enough to defend the sunken temple from nearly any comer. That Tomberry King was the exception rather than the rule. Even while sobbing in panic and terror, she nonetheless sent man after man packing with a Quacho's queen-sized footprint on his back. That's when Lan and Rain defeated her. She found herself inexplicably drawn to Lan's courageous and noble form. To sum it up, this old queen is smitten. However, her romantic experience level is currently at -1. Unable how to understand the strange sensations boiling in that Quacho heart of her, she descends into a confused fluster when Lan walks through the door, which makes her rather human, in a manner of speaking. Then Quacho. Let's see. If you think you've seen these guys before, you probably have. They're based on the chatty penguin named Pavlov from Final Fantasy Chronicles My Life as a King. Pavlov was quite a character, and his species has found new life in Grimoire as ennoble Quachos. One day, the Quachos may produce their own weird talking bird named Pavlov, and won't that be something? My name Mo serve as a Quacho Queen's attendant, and you can always find them by her side. Even though they may look the same, they're their own Quachos. That one's mighty, and this is Mo. Got it? If you're listening close, you may notice Hermione and Mo have their own distinctive voices. If you can't tell them apart by sight, how rude, and Sam will do the trick. Anyway, when the time comes for a regime change, you can bet standout Quattro like these two will take the Queen's place. Okay. Well, we went and took care of a lot of intervention quests and managed to get some more Mirages. In the next episode, we'll be doing a few more intervention quests, and then later on, take on some other stuff, preferably the next dungeon. This is Feel With It. Thanks for watching.